Y'all, Anime Bones. I just thought of like a new little series I can do. All right, so I can make this into a 3 video, maybe 4 videos. But I thought of this and it's pretty cool. I was just thinking, I was just watching an old anime, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I was just thinking about how old animes are and how they're good. And now that I think about it, I noticed that old animes really have like probably the best dubs. Like nowadays, whenever I watch like let's say Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer or anything, I see that eventually it gets dubbed. I'm like, bro, what are these voices? All right, but I will say old animes have the best dub. But I want to get into this list. This list that I'm making is top 5 animes of the 90s. Now, if you guys didn't know, I was born in the 90s, so this was like my era. Even though I was born at the end of it, I'm gonna say it's my era so I can sound like a 90s baby. So my era, top 5 animes. All right. Now you guys can probably know what's going to be in there. I will say that I'm not including Dragon Ball Z. I'm not going to include it because, first of all, Dragon Ball, the series itself, came out in the 80s. And number two, bro, we already know. If I added that, we know it'd be number 1. So, no, we're not adding that, okay? So, relax. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, it's not going to be here, and that's why. It's goated. We know. All right, now, let's get into this list. At number 5. At number 5, personally, this is the only show on here that I do not like watching. If you've been watching me, you should know an old anime that I don't like, and this is it. Listen, be surprised, don't be surprised, I'm telling you right now. It is Cowboy Bebop. I said it. So what? Alright, classic opening, yeah, we all know the opening and everything like that. If you haven't watched Cowboy Bebop, go check it out. I mean, me personally, I don't like it. Not really a plot to it until the end. The characters are kind of cool. It does get that 90s vibe, which I really like about some of these shows. I love that old school vibe. It is a classic, but for me personally, I don't like it. So in my order, I'm putting it at number 5. A lot of you guys think it's like GOAT, it's one of the best, but me personally, honestly, the story, the show, like bro, I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, top number 5 to me. But still, I guess to the world of anime, we all know, or if you don't know, it's a classic. All right, it's a classic. Now we got number 4. Now at number 4, I'm gonna be honest with you. Now this show was heat. It kind of dove down a bit after like the first super serious arc, but it is heat. And if you don't know, now you know. Rurouni Kenshin. My boy Batosai the Manslayer. All right, now I will say this about Kenshin. All right, now you guys can watch the show. It's great dub. Like I said, all these animes great dub. This show has the best live action like movie, whatever, like out of all animes. Period. Like I watched a couple. And this is like legit the best one. If you've seen Kenshin, if you haven't seen the movie, or if you haven't seen Kenshin, go watch Kenshin. And on Netflix, they have the Rurouni Kenshin live action movie. When I tell you that thing is heat, I mean the way they be fighting, everything, and it's like right on the story, bro. It is heat, bro. Like Kenshin is fire. Like I said, the first arc is super fire. The main characters are super lovable. The cast around them is lovable, of course. But it does dive down a bit. I think that's the only bad thing about it. Like after he fought Shiseo, or how I forgot, it's been so long. If you watch Kenshin, you know what I'm talking about. After he fights him, the other arcs kind of like go down a bit. All right, but still good, still good. Now at number 3, number 2, it was a toss up for me. Number 3, I watched more recently. Number 2, I watched more back in the day. But number 3 is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this from the rip, bro, because I was just looking at a video about it, and I'm just tell y'all this. This show, I promise you, has the most confusing ending you'll ever see. Like, not like, you're definitely gonna be mind fucked. Like, it's not like it's literally the craziest, and the craziest in like a weird way. Like, not craziest in like, oh my god, that was fire. Like, no, craziest like where you like, what is going on? What just happened? Like, that is literally the ending. Like, you're gonna see it and not understand it. If you see Neon Genesis, please explain to me what happened, because I don't know. Now, I will tell y'all, I'll give y'all a heads up. If you see it on Netflix or anything else, it's the anime. Then there's 2 movies afterwards that explains what happens at the end of the anime. So, if you want to watch it and know what's going on, you watch the now like mind you, when I say the ending to the anime and the anime to the movie are both confusing as hell. But like I said, anime, then movies. All right, you're gonna love it. Great main character. Oh my god, like if you like Deku and Tanjiro, you should like him because this guy's depressing and always crying, bro. You will love him. But if you don't know, there's a character in there called Miss Misato. Love her. Carried the show. I love her so much, bro. She's the best, bro. She's the best. But like I said, old classic 90s anime vibes. Great dub. You can really just sit there, watch, relax. You don't get messed up at the end, but it's a nice anime to chill and watch and just have a good time, right? Now, here's number 2. Now, the reason why I made this number 2 over number 3 is solely because the vibe you get. You always get that 90s vibe I'm saying with these, but it's more of a chiller, funnier vibe. Still some action in it like all these animes do, but just better. If honestly, I would say it's kind of like gives you the same kind of realm as Cowboy Bebop, but just way better, like in every way to me. And that is Trigun. My boy Vashti Stampede, Mr. Love and Peace himself. Alright, that's my boy. Probably out of all these shows, he's either the number 2 or the best main character out of all these shows, honestly. And the only reason why I'm going to give it number 1 or more just because, well, like a better character like rank is because they have more episodes. And I mean, well, he is also cool. But Vashti Stampede, the main character, he literally carries the show. Now, usually there's some shows like Neon Genesis where like there's a cast around the main character that also helps. And I'm not saying that these other shows had bad cast around them, but when I say the main character in this show, my boy Vash, carries the show. He literally carries the show. Alright, it was an anime came out in the 90s, so a quick 25 episodes. They made a movie in 2010, and they're making another remake anime, even though it's a little bit CGI. They're making another remake movie for like this year or next year. So if you ain't see Trigun, watch my boy Vashti Stampede. You're gonna laugh. That's the best part about it. You're gonna laugh and you're gonna love it. Alright. Now number one is almost as big as it's not a number big as Dragon Ball Z, but in that realm of that old school animes being the greatest, it's probably second to it. And if you haven't seen it, honestly, there's something wrong with you, okay? If you've seen Hunter x Hunter, this is the show the person made before Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, guys, if you haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho, there's a problem here, alright? There's a problem here. Probably top 5 best shonen anime. To me, is better than Hunter x Hunter. The main character, my boy, Yusuke Urameshi, better than Gon any day of the week. And that's why I'm saying he is better than my boy Vash, because there's more episodes. And if you've seen if you've seen Yu Yu Hakusho, you know who Yusuke is, and you know how we get down, and you know why I love him so much, because you love him so much. So if you guys haven't seen Yu Yu Hakusho, like a quick 100 episodes, you're gonna love it, bro. Like, if you haven't seen it, it's probably better. It's definitely better than most of these new shonen anime that come out now. Like, Demon Slayer, Yu Yu Hakusho is better than. I'm gonna be honest with you. Jujutsu Kaisen, I mean, it just came out, but it's better than. Like, I can't think, like, name some newer animes that came out that's shonen right now. Yu Yu Hakusho is better. Like, bro, don't sleep on it. It's actually, I would say it's better than Bleach, actually. Like, bro, Yu Yu Hakusho is fire. So, go check out Yu Yu Hakusho if you haven't. Best 90s anime, besides, not including Dragon Ball Z. It's definitely Yu Yu Hakusho. There's no doubt about it. You can't argue that with me. But give you a quick little episodes of these shows. Yu Yu Hakusho like 112, I think. Trigun like 25. Neon Genesis like 20 episodes. Cowboy Bebop like 26. And the other anime was also 20. So I'm just going to let you guys know right now. If you ain't see these animes, go check them out. Let me go check it out for you. Oh, Kenshin. Kenshin is actually a little bit longer, but like I said, it stops getting heat after the first arc, which ends at like 20-some episodes. But definitely watch that. If you want to see a good live-action anime movie, watch that Kenshin movie on Netflix, all right? That's my top 5 90s anime. Y'all let me know what y'all top 5 90s anime. That's mine. Yu Yu Hakusho, like I said. If you guys watch any of these animes out of that I named, watch Yu Yu Hakusho. It's definitely the best one out of all of them, all right? All great.